Welcome to the world of Mime Over Matter. And we are looking for John Cena. I know I saw him here somewhere. Oh, there he is. All right, here we have John Cena from WWE. This is Mattel. This is the main event series, which appears to be a lower price point series. I have some of the elite figures. I'm going to do comparison later because I genuinely don't know what the articulation difference is on them. But I figured if you're going to have one, might as well go with John Cena. I like him as a person. I like him as an actor. Now I like him as an action figure. So let's take a look at his box. There we go. It's a very retro carded style compared to some of the other WWE figures from Mattel, which are more in the box. They put a lot more show into, what goes on for in-box collectors. They're the other figures that were released in this wave, like the classics Hulk Hogan and Roddy Piper. Everyone's got favorites from their childhood, but today is all about John Cena. From a design perspective, it's bright, it's awesome, it's very action figure. He's got the hat. It's what he would wear in the ring. So got some really good neck articulation, almost some pretty full motion. The hat does not come off. I'm just double checking. It looks like on the back they've got the hair painted underneath the strap, so makes sense why it doesn't come off. So from his hips, he's got really good leg articulation, could do some pretty nice splits. I noticed this when unboxing them. The knees are a little bit stiff, and there's only one point of articulation on them, so we do not have full range of motions. And yeah, but not too bad. They're pretty sturdy. They hold, and the ankle just goes side to side. No rockers on those. Rockers meaning the pivot, the joint, not Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty. Nice wrestling reference. From a shoulder and elbow and wrist articulation, shoulder's really good. Elbow, one point of articulation, and the wrist is actually really good. And no ab crunch, but he does have the twist. So, if you play some choice songs, he can do the twist with you. And there we go. Actually, better articulation than I was expecting. I was always hesitant to pick up some of these main event figures because I thought they would just be like arms up and down. But the shoulder articulation and the hip articulation, very happy with. And I was just seeing if I could see under his shirt if he does have some sort of ab crunch that's just not there because of the shirt, and I don't think that's the case. I think he's just designed to pivot at the waist, which is all right. And from one champ to another, let's pull in our Elite Series Cody Rhodes and check the differences on articulation, because I am actually very interested, because if I'm going to be picking up more of these wrestling figures, if Elite is good, I'm going to go Elite. If main event is good, I'm going to go with main event. So from a waist articulation, you can tell that Cody Rhodes does have the ab crunch. So that is actually a very big win in favor of the Elite collection. The shoulders are about the same, but on the bicep, we've got the swivel on there. So from a wrestling figure, if you're going to be doing stop motions, that gives you a lot more opportunity. And then from the elbow articulation, 1 point of articulation versus Cody Rhodes with the Elite collection. He's got the 2 joints on there. And then the wrists are about the same. I think John Cena with the wristbands, you can't really tell, but it's got the waving, so he can go, up and down, back and forth, side to side. So wrist is pretty good. From a hip articulation, it's about the same, but Cody Rhodes does have the thigh cut, so he can swivel over there. And then from the ankles, Cody Rhodes has full range of motion on the ankles, so he can tap dance, he can do all sorts of high kicks. He joined the Rockettes for a brief stint, and he's got the double jointed knees. He can go all the way up, where John Cena could pretty much kneel, and that's about it, which, again, from a stop motion perspective, the more range of motion you have, the more you can do with the figures, so I am definitely leaning towards the Elite collection. But if you come across someone for the right price, definitely going to go. And farewell to Cody Rhodes, that's not your move. Can't take him anywhere. But back to our John Cena. Like I said, I'm very, very happy with the articulation of this guy. These figures are definitely worth it for the price point, if you can deal with the slightly less articulation than the Elite collection. And now for comparison, why not pull in another John Cena figure? This is from Peacemaker. This is from McFarlane Toys. This is a slightly larger scale figure and a lot more realistic, which to each their own. They each serve their own purpose. Like, this guy's gigantic by comparison to him, and his features are so realistic, where John Cena from the Mattel collection looks more like animated toy-like. So McFarlane is very realistic, and they've got amazing articulation. The articulation on this McFarlane figure is actually closer to the Elite collection from Mattel, So he can do it all. This is a solid figure. And the price point is very similar between McFarlane and the Elite Collection. So you almost expect that. It almost seems like in this case you're paying for the articulation, which I'm more than happy with. I will do that all day, especially for stop motion. You get what you pay for, and if you're gonna want those really awesome moves, you're gonna go with the Elite. But I am very happy with this figure. I'm gonna use him for a lot of stop motion because right now it's my only John Cena, and he is just awesome. I can't wait to have him disappear all over the place because you cannot see John Cena. Thanks for watching and enjoy.